Welcome, friends. My name is Silas Ollegario, and I'm the host of Think Onward, a podcast about books, studies, productivity, and lifestyle. Now, after the intro. Hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of Think Onward. As usual, I really appreciate the fact that you're here listening to me because you like the content or just because you are using this podcast to actually practice your listening. I'm glad you came, and I hope to continue creating content for you in the future. Last episode, I had an issue with Buzzsprout, which is my podcast host. The issue was fixed, and we can finally get back to our normal programming. Very nice, right? However, I don't wish to extend too much on today's episode due to the fact it's a subject not very comfortable for me. If you have not get by the title, today I want to talk about Insomnia. Actually, the title is Insomnia versus Hedwig. And in case you don't know, Hedwig is a name found in the Harry Potter series. It's Harry's owl. The reason for this title is because I noticed some people fail to understand insomnia and how different it is from changing sleeping at night for sleeping until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's just get this out of the way. If for some reason you're taking too long to fall asleep because you're used to watching movies late at night or you're studying, working, whatever, but next day you sleep until after lunch, that's not insomnia, okay? That's just you being an owl. I called a real-life Hedwig. I have to be honest, though, most of the days I'm pretty much like that, especially now during this pandemic where staying home is all we do. I find myself waking up at 10 or 11 a.m., but not because I'm sleeping too much, just because I go to bed around 3 or 4 a.m. I know that's not healthy, I know, but to be honest, again, I kind of enjoy sleeping late. I mean, next to my building, there's a building being built, okay? Oh my God, this sentence is terrible. Next to my building, there's a building being built. Anyway, every single day, 7 a.m., the noise of a construction zone starts, and once you hear it, you cannot unhear it. And with that being said, most of the things I like to listen to or write or read, I do them in the time of the day where silence is present. I don't need to be 100% quiet, but again, try to focus on some work. I'm going to put the audio here. Try to focus on some work or any important task while you're listening to this. Look how horrible. It's not good. Just not good, right? Anyway, okay. But that's nothing to do with insomnia. I guess my first experience with insomnia was back in 2013. Okay, I want to tell the story now. It was in April, maybe March. No, April 2013. I actually remember watching the quarterfinals or semifinals of Champions League with this damn new thing, Insomnia. I particularly remember being awake for 47 hours straight. That's right, 47 hours. Oh my God, just remembering makes me sad. And I remember trying massage, acupuncture, meditation, medicine. Nothing worked. It was terrible. And in case you're going through something like that, I wish I could tell you what to do and how you can fix it. But as it turns out, 8 years have gone by and I still don't know why I get insomnia sometimes or how to get rid of it. I know 47 hours without sleeping sounds bad, but believe it or not, I've done worse. October 2014, 63 hours. Yep, awake for 63 hours straight. This day, or these days, I actually remember, on a Thursday, I was over at a friend's house watching Thursday Night Football. And then we were talking, and it was late, but I was there, dying, wanting to sleep, but feeling incapable of doing so. When all of a sudden, my friend Christy was looking at me, smiling. And she calls me C, and she said, "See, you are sleeping." I was so happy. I excused myself, went over my friend's bedroom, and woke up only next morning. Okay, but now you're wondering, why am I telling you this? The thing is, Sharing an experience like this one is certainly hopeful if you're going through the same thing. And after years living with this damn stupid thing, I've learned that exercising, reading, having sex, all these things are helpful. But what I find more helpful is having a stress-free or low-stress day. And when I talk about low stress, I don't mean not worrying about work or family or stuff like that, but not worrying about things that are not as important as we sometimes think they are, like politics or sports or celebrities, things that are 100% out of our range. And during this whole pandemic period, I thought I was doing great. And while comparing to so many people who share their personal mental issues, I was. But then around 2 or 3 weeks ago, I felt something was changing in me. I don't normally suffer with anxiety or these horrible things, but after one whole year of pandemic, added to one whole year my life was supposed to be in a different country. I mean, my wife and I, we were supposed to be in Canada by now, as we thought. After a whole year like this, it hit me. I started feeling these things that are incredibly hard to explain, but maybe I don't have to, because it's possible many of you have also felt. I mean, after a whole year, I cracked. Insomnia came back, and as I know it's not funny, but I prefer to think as a funny thing, otherwise I'm going to lose my mind. I say insomnia is like an old and annoying friend. But insomnia came back, and my mind feels lost sometimes, and all because of the difficulty in handling with this damn disease who has killed so many people around the earth, COVID. Maybe the reason why today's episode is different is because I'm using this platform as a way of distracting myself from this, Not because I want to run away from it, but because talking about it makes me feel better. Also, last night I couldn't sleep until I took around 4:30 a.m. I took a 10 milligrams melatonin. Then I did sleep for 5 straight hours, and I feel good actually now. I'm also about to watch a Champions League match right now. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Also Borussia Dortmund versus Manchester City. Well, I don't know if any of the stories I've told you have helped you today. But I hope you understand that you are definitely not alone. And 2020 was a difficult year. 2021 is not being much easier. In fact, for so many people, 2021 has been even more difficult than 2020 was. And I never thought I was going to say this, but it is for me. The way I feel today, as I said, it is very hard to explain. Maybe I'm using this insomnia as an excuse to talk about some of the other things I've been feeling, but I don't want to, not right now. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, a great week, and I hope that sleeping becomes or continue to be one of the high parts of your life.